Hello everyone, this is me Sharon and welcome back to my channel. You're watching the second part of this video, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make this tail. In my other video I can show you the link in the description box of how we made this part. So today I will be showing you how to make the drawstring, the tail, and in case you want to add a zipper instead of a drawstring, I'm going to show you how, and at the same time I will also show you how to make the strap. So I hope you watch until the end of this video. Let's make the tail first. You can work from the center because sometimes it's easier to pull the yarn in the middle rather than in the outside. So we're gonna start by working a slip knot and then chain up according to the length of the tail you want. So in making a tail, we're going to start with the length that you prefer, and then as we go through the next row we're going to work a decrease until we get here, and then we're going to mirror that by working an increase when we do this side of the tail. So this is worked only in one piece, so it's very easy, especially if you're gonna make a lot of this coin purses. So normally I would design something that would make it very easy for us to finish in no time. So by the end of this project we'll be only attaching this piece and this one. I'm going to chain 15. So once you chain 15 on the second chain from hook, start working one single crochet in each chain across. Okay, now the next step is we're going to chain one, turn, and then into the second chain from the hook. That is the start of the stitch, and we're going to work one single crochet on back loop only. So every time we turn we work into each back loop only. So remember, on this side we're only going to work a decrease. Alright, so we're going to skip those two stitches, and then we're going to turn, and we're not going to chain one. We're going to skip this first stitch here, and in the second stitch we're going to work a single crochet, back loop only. So continue doing that until you get to the other end. Alright, so as you can see, we're not gonna work an increase or decrease on this side because this is going to be where we're going to sew or attach this piece, so it's gonna be straight, or it's gonna have a straight edge, and this is where we're gonna see the formation of the mermaid tail. So after this, we're just going to chain one and then work one single crochet back loop only, skipping one stitch once we get to the end of this row. Okay, now after this, we're going to work another rows of back loop only, but first we need to turn and then skip this stitch here. Actually, we're skipping this stitch on the second stitch. That is where we're gonna start working one single crochet back loop only. So that's how we work a decrease, and we keep doing that. We will keep doing that until we get to the maybe up to 3 more rows, so that as you can see it will form like a half triangle. So we keep doing that until we have about 5 remaining stitches. This is what it's going to look like if you keep on working and increase each row. And then the next side of the fishtail, we're going to replicate or mirror this part here, and by doing that we're gonna work an increase. Once we get to this side, we're gonna work an increase every time we turn. So once you get to this 5 stitches, or if you want shorter you can decrease more, but for me I think this is enough. So I'm going to chain 1 and work 1 single crochet back loop only into each stitch across. So all in all I will have 5. And then I'm gonna chain 1 and turn, and then into the first stitch, which has the chain 1 already, I'm going to work 2 single crochets, but of course it has to be on back loop only. So that is where I will work my 2 single crochets and then continue 1 single crochet back loop only into each stitch until I get to the last one. And then chain 1, and then into the first stitch work 1 more single crochet. So this is going to be the opposite of what we did in here. So into each stitch we're gonna work 1 single crochet, except the last one, in which we're going to work an increase or 2 single crochets on back loop only. So that is what we're going to do. we chain 1, turn. We're still on this side, so after chaining 1, we're gonna work another increase, chain 2. So every time we turn on this side, we're going to work an increase as well, except on this side where we will continue working just one single crochet back loop only until you get to the last stitch. So if you're going to keep doing that, you will form another part, or you will be able to complete this fishtail. Alright, so I chain about 80 for the drawstring, and you can add more if you want. And if you find these chains thin for this kind of project, you can make this thicker by working a slip stitch into each chain. So starting from the second chain from hook, work a slip stitch until you get to the end of the last chain, and this will make the string thicker. And that is how you can make the drawstring mermaid purse, or the other one if you want it with zipper. Now this makes a great souvenir for giveaways, or you can customize the size. If you want a smaller one, you can use a crochet thread. And as you can see, the tail is very easy to make. You can customize the number of chains you want, if you want it bigger or smaller. So anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, do not forget to hit like, comment if you have other questions that you'd like to see on my channel, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.